What is up, everybody? This is Verdict, and thank you so much for stopping by. Now, I need to say it out loud. This was the best Heidel bow / Calfian bow / yearly update that we've ever had in Black Desert Online. So much content was introduced in this almost 3-hour segment to the point where by the time we were done, at the end, you kind of forgot what was at the start. And because of this, the purpose of the video is to really fast forward you through the entirety of the thing, what happened, cutting the unnecessary information, or rather the less important things that were mentioned, so that you guys can also catch up, because there is a lot of things to talk about. Let's start very fast with, of course, the horses. The highlight here being the tier 10 Doom horse. It's a blue flaming beast that looks absolutely gorgeous. It has the special ability to spawn 2 copies of itself that you can lend to your party mates or guild mates for their use for 10 minutes with a 20-minute cooldown, at least for now. The tier 10 Doom speed is amazing, and not just that, PA recognized that the Ardent and Dyne horses are lagging behind when they were to be compared with the Doom. The Peggy got a brand new skill that can be activated while slow falling, and Dyne stamina while hopping over water will be increased as well. Not to mention that they plan on reducing the requirements to attempt these. The new treasure piece will be available for the tier 10 hunters. That would be for the horses, of course. That will allow you to seamlessly switch from Dyne to Peggy or Doom if you want to. Although it's still rather vague on any restrictions, not too much information was shared for this. We'll wait with time and see how it goes. A new title called Cosmic Horse Whisperer will be available for the people that hunt for these tier 10s, and of course the treasure piece itself. Big here win is that they have mentioned a fix for the drift issue, which is found throughout the entirety of the world of Black Desert. While trying to do a drift onto a downslope, you find yourself resetting the entire speed of the horse. They have found a fix for this, which is absolutely fantastic. The new event item that we got a few weeks ago, the small horse toy, will transform into one of the 3 dream horses available, and you can choose a gender for that to fit whatever purpose you have. If you don't want any of the dream horses that are available, you can choose 5 free attempts bundle for the tier 10 horse. If you have already 2, like me, I'll be going still for my mythical Dyne. The console players, on the other hand, are getting Land of the Morning Light on July 26th, as well as the Magnus update with the chests that you can access from multiple storage vendors. There is a brand new piece of content called Dekia's Lantern. This new piece of content will allow you to transform the current spot where you're grinding and rage the mobs, which will be causing them to drop more trash and presumably have a higher drop rate of all special drops. You will force the monsters to respawn immediately, which is a feature of this content, so in essence you can stay and grind on one spot location all the time. Ash Forest was brought as a great example, and an example that was really needed. Olin's Valley will be the next spot for this lantern. It will also have a chance to drop the Deboreka earring, which was introduced with Land of the Morning Light while being under the effect of the lantern. Tornwood Forest and Tunkuta are the other 2 spots, but no information was provided for them. The Cyclops land surrounding Calfian will be also an option, where the Dawn earring will be the special drop. The lantern will have a recharge similar to an alchemy stone, which will require yellow grade enhanced accessory, so we do believe this would be pry upwards. Whatever that means, really, we'll have to wait and see. The Deboreka accessories will finally have a central market price increase, which will motivate people to farm, enhance, and sell. Pearl Abyss essentially are trying to resolve the issue surrounding how these accessories are, and of course how impactful they are for multitudes of builds out there. Okay, this is good. I like this. This is so important. This is so important. Oh, I can't wait to make a video about this. Oh my god. A brand new small region update at the sites of Medea called Ulukita will be available by the end of August, with 4 farm spots from where we can obtain a new treasure piece, which allows us to teleport to guild members instead of porting them towards us like what the compass piece does. One of the parts will require optionally a vodka to process, which is a great relief as I have plenty of these just sitting while farming for my Histria LT skeleton piece, and 2 more pieces will be obtained from the entire zone. The monster's zone requirements are pretty high endgame with 300 AP and 400 DP plus, which is quite exciting, and the farm spot crown control is apparently back for down attacks, which is great. We'll see how this exactly plays. The spot will drop Origin of Dark Hunger, which usually stacks up to 230 stack. This is the event. However, the one that drops here will stack up to a cap of 300. Yes, you didn't mishear, 300, like from the 30k quest reward type of thing. Yeah, it's absolutely insane.
Also, you can register them on the central marketplace.
What?
Oh.
Big.
Probably this will be really scarce in terms of a drop, but still it will motivate people to come around, farm these spots, and see how really it goes with the stacking. I'm not really sure how this will play out. I'm very, very, very confused. Also, hints of the new Fallen God boots piece are hinted for this year as well. No information was given, it was just a name. The next thing, of course, being the biggest win, in my opinion, from the entirety of the announcement for Heidel, is that our HP and MP potions will finally be able to be moved to the family inventory. But however, something really controversial was announced, and that was that you will be able to actually sell your infinite potion piece at the marketplace. This was met with quite harsh criticism, and people that have farmed 2 or 3 of these, now they will no longer need them, and who knows what the price of these will be. But hey, whatever we can do, we will do. Separate cooldowns for the Adventurers map and the small version of the map that drops from Valencia farm spots will be added. The new Asia continent Node War cross server will be available for play. There are lots of details for these. Make sure to check them out yourself, as it's a little bit too much to cover for the purpose of this video. Aside of that, a huge new Conquest 300 versus 300 Camasylvia versus Ardolita war will be available with actual sea combat part to it. Forts and a new tool called Commander's Map, which will show locations of allies with option to provide orders. Completing these orders will award you a special currency used for obtaining small rewards. Overall, this feature is incredibly ambitious, and I'm really unsure whether or not they will be able to execute it without any lags, crashes, characters disappearing, etc. We'll wait and see in the distant future, but my chat while watching this live, as well as everybody into the PA's chat, were like, nah, we just don't see this happening. But that aside, let's talk about the prize jewel. Maegu Awakening trailer was released with global labs available for the 2nd of July. I will make sure to stream my experience with her here onto the YouTube stream, so please do subscribe for more of this. Oh, that was so good! My overall impression from what they shared is pretty much a mixture of Awakening Nova with Awakening Sorceress, as she has a similar steroid mechanic and cleave mobility combos. I will make sure to explore this thoroughly onto the livestream tomorrow. New balance changes for Awakening Ninja, Awakening Kuno, and Succession Nova, 3 of the most underwhelming classes and specializations respectively nowadays, getting some very good, decent attention. These changes will be released on global labs in the very near future, and I will make sure to cover them for you. New Black Shrine boss will be available, and it looks quite different, yet exciting. Imugi, I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing this correctly, the battle is around a center platform where you'll be able to protect or rather maintain an object in the middle of the platform while moving and avoiding the boss's attacks. Can't wait to try it out, and I'm pretty sure I'll clear it on C7 on the first try. 3 new buffs will be available to the players, speaking of Calamity 7 bosses, because this is the highest available right now. 1 AP for the Sun, 1 DP for the Moon, and 20% item drop rate from the Earth bosses. It's a server-wide buff like the bell that we have currently, with a duration of 3 hours instead. You will have to complete the highest Calamity, however, so when Calamity 9 or Calamity 10 or Calamity 8 becomes a thing, you will have to finish them instead. Changes to sailing. First mate sailors have been introduced to require more cabins but have special abilities. They will be soon available. Restrictions are lifted from the double dash mechanic of the treasure piece, and 2 new monsters are available for you to fight in the ocean. The Void Moretta, which looks amazing, and a swarm of pirate ships that you have to maneuver around to defeat. Changes to the guild ship, speaking of ships, with a small minigame available in the crew section where you can make the ship's speed increase. Hey, that's fun. The long-awaited inventory changes seem to draw closer as well. Pet levels, not the tiers, are removed so you can finally use a pet from the get-go and you no longer have to level it to 10 straight out of the box, which is really nice. The node level energy investment will be saved to the node regardless if you take away the contribution points, and they're trying to also find a way to not change characters while wanting to invest into a node. Brand new looks for Remastered Musa, Ranger, and Tamer will be available in the game, and a new hairstyle for male and female classes for everyone. And of course, the new Jace hammer with 2,000 crowns gifted straight away, 3 outfits available, 2,000 more, and of course, additional rewards available with the daily login, 15 Origins of Dark Hunger, and 150 stacks. Thanks for watching, guys. I did cut this incredibly short, as it was almost a 3-hour segment with lots of depth and detail. I hope that I did not leave anything out of the way, and if I did, please fill the gap down below into the comments, let everybody know. Thank you so much, guys. I love you, and I'll see you soon.